Well, hello there, guys, and welcome back to some more of the Operational Art of War 4 in Chechnya. So we've made the same mistake that the Russians made when they first came into the country, and that is that we went right to Grozny number 1, and number 2, we're going to Grozny just to try to liberate our men as quickly as we can. Nonetheless, some good things have happened. We found some members of the Dudayev staff, which is basically probably either Dudayev himself or some of his political minions, and we've just destroyed them. So now I'm going towards Achoy Martan. This is actually quite an important town, and we just took quite an important Chechen town here. It's worth 25 victory points, so hopefully that's going to help us big time. We're also going to keep on attacking the Chechen forces here, and it seems like the Chechen forces near Bamut are not as inclined to really be as supportive to the Chechen government as most of the forces in the center of and south of the country, where there's a lot of fighting still going on. So we're going to keep attacking here, and as you can see, pretty much wiping out these irregulars, and that's exactly what we want to do. We want to regain supremacy of this mountain region, especially since it doesn't look like we're going to be getting to Grozny anytime soon. Great work there by the 36th Naval Brigade, but they need to keep moving. And unfortunately, they need to keep moving through the mountains. That's going to take a toll on them for sure. Okay, let's see what else we can do here. So I'm going to try an attack with the irregulars as well. Well, I'm going to try to get assistance from the Securitate Division. I'm not sure if that's the correct way to say it in Russian. Well, let's see what happens. So, two security divisions working together, essentially. Well, an irregular division and a security division. Here we go. Chance of success is actually good, so I'm going to go for it. Now, of course, we have these Dagestani friends of ours who are doing a great job. Now, they are members of the Russian military force, of course, but a lot of them are Dagestani, according to our viewers. So, they're excellent fighters, and what we want to do is try to take Guderms over here to the east of Grozny. That could be an easy way in, but of course some of these guys are already involved in battles or have moved already, or are out of movement points, of course, so we're going to have to wait just a little bit before we start moving to Guderms, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and end our turn here in a second. Sorry, buddies, not much we can do for you right now. I'll look up here as well. Make sure we didn't get any reinforcements. We do have a few units we could still move up, and if we don't use them, that's inexcusable. Every man is needed in this fight. And actually, that's why in the second Chechen War, Putin actually sent in double the men than in the first Chechen War. Now, Putin did not start the first Chechen War, but he certainly had a hand in it. At least, that's what I've heard. I'm not sure if that's 100% true, but he certainly had a hand in creating it, creating the propaganda for it. Was it necessary or not? I have no idea. Okay, so we are, of course, planning this major attack in the center. Our chances are excellent. No need to add more men to that attack. If it's going to work, it's going to work out well. That's it. And we will end our turn soon. A few more towns here we could take for a grand total of 30 points. Beautiful. Actually, even more if we count these. That would be a huge win, but I'm sure they're going to have some rebels there. We will end our turn. Wish us luck, boys and girls. Attack, boys! For Russia! So here we go. We've got to make sure we keep getting that supply. We're not getting a lot, but so far, look at this. We did some great attacks here. 100% of the Chechen forces destroyed in some of these. That's really, really good. Sorry, guys, I should have taken a look at a few more. And actually, let me know in the comments down below how you like the videos done. Do you like me to take a look at a few attacks? I know I do. I messed up on that one, but generally, that's what I enjoy doing, so if you want me to look at the attacks more closely each time, we can absolutely try and do that and try and fit it in. Okay, we can start another attack now, try to take out these eastern forces. And actually, these men have been doing a pretty good job, at least when they're all working together. They're almost like, dare I say it, the Imperial Guard. We're even going to give them some tank support. This X does not mean they don't receive tank support, it means they receive a little bit less, because the tanks took a while to move here, of course. And did we take Gdansk? Maybe not. Well, let's get some men into Gdansk, or let's attack. Oh, yes, we definitely have enough men. Spetsnaz troops as well. Come on, boys. You can do this. Yes. Probability of success is excellent. And unfortunately, it doesn't look like our Dagestani troops have much movement either. No, they don't. And we're fighting with the Mafia over here with our Securitate forces. Nice. Excellent work. The cops know what they're doing, but the Mafia is still a threat. And over here, we're working with the regulars to take out some enemy security divisions. These are obviously Chechen police forces. We don't recognize Chechen autonomy, so, you know, as far as we're concerned, these are bandits. They're bad guys for sure. So let's move some units up this way and start going for other Chechen towns. With a few of these other units, we can just start going after other Chechen regulars, more or less. Okay, I'm going to end the turn. Nice! Erenska's ours. It's only 2 points, but it's really the meaning that matters. I mean, we're taking all these frontal villages in the north, and it's establishing a northern defensive area for us. And there we go, no rounds left. That's going to be the Chechen turn. It looks like in a few of these battles, they did pretty well. For instance, in this one, they managed to kill more of our men than we did of theirs, and they killed a lot of men, a lot of assault squads, some Saxhorn 8 anti-guided missiles, etc., SBAMG truck squads. I mean, this is a serious attack. Over here, this battle was extremely close. Federal forces against Chechnya self-defense forces. As you can see, we lost a lot of men here, a lot of equipment too, but so did they. They actually managed to take out a few of our helicopters, which is amazing. And of course, there's other examples like this one where we annihilated them, and that was thanks to our awesome MVD units. They did an excellent job here, and look at that. Ton of Chechen units destroyed. Okay, it's Chechenya's turn. Let's hope for the best. Turn 3, I believe there are 8 turns, but I could be wrong. A lot of movement here, and some of them are actually moving out of Grozny, but I think they're just replacing them with fiercer units. We have so many units trapped in Grozny. Of course, the enemy's already killed all prisoners, so they know what to expect. Can we reach them in time? I doubt it, but maybe we can make up for it by taking all these cities back. Look at all these security units from... Oh my goodness. They're definitely starting to show us who's boss. A lot of Mafia units at Grozny also helping, and that's very surprising. Because now they're essentially committing a massacre. We're definitely going to be taking them in for questioning. That's without a doubt going to happen. Okay, that's definitely a Chechen attack. And it looks like our men may have held out. If they did, that was an amazing defense. But unfortunately, the Chechens found one of our helicopter bases and just destroyed it. And these guys are, of course, some of their best troops, the irregulars. So the bombardment, oh my goodness, that is rough. We lost all these Hinds. It was a nasty attack. Well, back to us, boys and girls. The north of Grozny is technically still in our hands, and we just got some reinforcements. That's definitely helpful. We need so many more victory points to win, though. Alright, guys, we're going for the final attack here. Well, not the final attack, but the final attack in this province. I think we can really push it and take a major city. Obviously, opening up our supply routes big time. We need everybody on this. Come on, boys. Don't forget, if you like the series, to support it in any way you can, and one of those ways is to go to Twitch, either donate a few dollars via the kitty cat, or just subscribe to Twitch so that we can get away from this horrible YouTube algorithm that absolutely hates us. Let's just be honest, it's the truth. Here we go. Success is poor, and there we go, success is good. We get just enough attacking points to do some serious damage here. What to do, huh? Well, with these guys we can't move, but we can certainly plan an attack. Although it seems a little strange to me that the enemy's actually going to try and stop us, because it's not looking very good for them. So hopefully we take that city this turn. That would be huge. And let's see if these guys have any more movement points. Yes, they do. Let's go ahead and take all of these cities. I'm just trying to do some single unit moves. I'm doing some group moves, but I should be doing single unit moves. Although it's not good to separate these guys too much. And we actually are getting really close to Grozny, guys. Really, really close. Oh my gosh. Enemy aircraft airstrike there. That's unbelievable. Come on, boys. You are so close to being able to save them. We've also got some Spetsnaz units attacking those irregulars. And some Spetsnaz units going to Grozny. So they are getting support. I don't know if it's going to help them, though. Don't forget that we also have supply problems. And going this deep into Chechnya, I'm sure we're not getting the best of supply. That's for sure. Okay, they're already attacking. They're actually helping to target. This is a rocket brigade. And over here, we can't do much. What about our Dagestani friends? First, let's try to help this guy. We certainly can. They cut him off. The actual special regiments. So these are the special forces. And they definitely want to take that town back. I'm not surprised. Very important town to them. The MVD, these MVD units are almost like Spetsnaz forces. Chances of winning are impossible to predict, and we'll also send a little missile his way. It's just going to give him one, but might be enough to change the outcome of the battle. Nice. And chance of success is excellent. It almost looks like we're just chasing bad guys at this point, like criminals, not really actual armies. And if we can mop this area up with these kind of enemies, we're really going to do our men a huge service, because then they can focus on the bigger cities. Look at that. We just took another one. It's not a big city, but a nice little village always helps. Sorry, guys. My mouse is getting to the end, as you know. So we need time to buy a new mouse, but currently the funds are not in it for a new mouse. We've got other things to pay for. Vacation's coming up for Portugal. I can't wait. I think we've done everything we can, more or less. It's always good, though, to check the movement points. So, obviously, our helicopters have a ton of movement points, but most of our units don't. Now, this tank unit should be able to break through. Yup, sure enough. And we're getting closer to Grozny as well with the tank unit. So we'll move this unit up, and we can plan an attack. Although this one, no. We're going to abort that attack. It would not go well for us, because the tank unit is tired. He's not going to attack anymore. Just make sure we have this attack set up. The major attack on this town. I want to take it for sure. Time extended is going to be huge, but it's going to be worth it. Here we go, guys. End turn. Wish us luck. Ooh, enemy aircraft is hitting us. Unbelievable. And there we go. That's a victory for sure. But I want Dojinski. Another victory. Okay, Dolinsky. I couldn't see the Z. Dolinsky, guys, is ours. That's very, very good news, as you can imagine. Let's take a look here, and wow, we lost a lot of men on most of these attacks. So, for instance, over here, we attacked. We lost more men than they did. Their friendly loss was pretty heavy, but over here, for instance, we did a ton of damage to the enemy. So we just have to keep on pushing. We took the town. Now we got to try not to lose it. Let's plan another attack here. I don't want to use everybody. Just enough not to make it a poor attack. And there we go. So we'll just use those guys on the left. There we go. Nice. Don't get too cocky, though. Make sure to send one unit to defend. And we're going to move towards Tagarg Atar. Enemy aircraft hit us there. Unbelievable. No way. See how these guys are doing in terms of movement points. And once again, I think that they're going to have to wait till the end of the turn to get those movement points back. Not to mention our supply is not good. So we do what we can. Sometimes it's not much, unfortunately. Come on, boys. Get as close as you can. We will try to help our brothers. I think we can take these guys out pretty easily, but I'm not 100% sure, so might as well bring in some air power and some missiles. Why not? And these guys could easily kill a ton of enemies, but they're not able to move because of these mountains, and we need to get all the enemy forces out of the way before we actually start moving regularly. And even with just that unit, we can take out a lot of enemies. We'll also try to take this town, and sure enough, we took it, although we got attacked by enemy aircraft. A little frustrating, but we'll head back. I also, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm sure there's a possibility that these towns closer to the border might actually support us. Who knows? Maybe there are no atrocities taken out in these towns. Maybe this is where the fighting is a little lighter. Obviously in Grozny it's extremely, extremely heavy. Right, Spetsnaz. Oh, beautiful, beautiful Spetsnaz. They actually managed to hit our Spetsnaz with some bombs there. I'm going to try to send as many guys to help them as possible, and maybe they could take this town. It's a big if, though. Let's plan the attack. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. We're going for it, guys. I don't care. We are going for it. Here as well. And we keep moving through this area and try to take more Chechen villages. Beautiful, look at that. Even though we're getting hit by airstrikes, this is all victory points for Agrippa and his awesome, awesome viewers. Take Kengi. So once again, we're showing the enemy that we can absolutely compete. I shouldn't have done that. I definitely shouldn't have done that. Let's try to dig in for now. Yeah, we've got to dig in that case. There's a lot of enemies in that particular area. Alright, getting closer to Guderms. Still quite far, but we're getting closer, guys. And we're knocking around these Chechen units as we do it. Let's plan an attack. And yeah, we just have to send in one police unit. We've got them. We'll also move in the HQ to make sure that we get as much supply as possible. And we've got some Spetsnaz units here. Bring them in for the final assault on Grozny, although we've got to get Guderms first, so we've got a long way to go, guys. You guys are good. Pretty good, I would say. Just stumbled on good. Sorry about that, guys. Let's see. For some reason, this game relaxes me so much. It's not like an action game at all. But at the same time, you really have to think deeply. It's like playing a game of chess. Very, very relaxing stuff. And should we try to attack? Actually, the chances of success are fair, so we'll take it. Against, is that cavalry? The Wolf Riders. Really? Really? Was there actually a unit called the Wolf Riders? I guess it's possible. Here we'll plan an attack with some of our units here. I was going to say Spetsnaz, but they're definitely not. So, let's see what kind of units they are. 41st Air Mobile. Awesome. And we don't give enough credit, obviously, to the MVD. I mean, they're amazing. They've managed to get us this far. If they can keep it up, then maybe we can win this war. Let's end the turn, guys. Not much else we could do here. I think these forces are just going to evaporate. Sure enough, yep. That's exactly what happened. And hopefully we come out on top on this round. Remember, I think this is an 8-turn game, so it's probably going to be like 15 or 20 rounds. Maybe less, but we're getting closer. But once again, the problem is supply. Can we hold that supply? That's why we have to win these mountain fights as well, because a lot of our bigger cities, well, at least our cities delivering supply, are actually up here. Oh, are they going for a counterattack? Please don't. Okay, 30% of our turn remains. Wow, guys. Unbelievable. Federal forces attack. This is how we did. A lot of our men lost completely. Like, for instance, here, our men were just massacred. There weren't many of them, but still. Over here, however, our special police managed to kill or destroy almost every single unit in that Chechen column. That's what we need to see more of. Same over here. We've got some pretty good results. So we just got to keep that up, guys. Anyway, you know that we've come up to 20 minutes. Try to make these episodes extra long for you guys. Make sure to remember to subscribe to Twitch, hit that like button, comment, etc. That all helps. If you'd like, throw a couple of bucks by hitting the kitty cat on Twitch below the video screen. It's right there on the page that you click. And also, share the video wherever you want. Honestly, if you're part of a wargaming, like magazine, something like that, or you just have some friends on a Facebook group that like wargaming, please let them know about this channel, and I would really appreciate it. Okay, guys? And we'll continue in the next episode as we get closer and closer to Grozny. Maybe we can save these boys before they're completely wiped out. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Take care. Have a great, great weekend.